Hello gamers, I'm Flo, and in this video we are going to discuss the current state of King's Throne as it is today. If you haven't followed what happened, GOAT recently raised the hero cap from 500 to 600, and as a result the community expressed their concerns about not being able to ever see this new level cap because of the last situation, which I'll talk about in a few moments. But first, let me tell you that I genuinely love King's Throne. It's my favorite phone game, and I've come to realize that having played it for 4 years now, and having taken 2 major breaks from it, I just keep coming back to it eventually. I have the same habit with games that I've played for a very long time, like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV, playing them a lot and sometimes needing a small break to come back with a fresh mind. So yeah, King's Throne is my warlike phone game, and I do believe that I will play it probably until they shut down the game eventually. I also wanted to say that as of now the game is in a much better state than what it was 2 or 3 years ago. GOAT did make changes that have overall improved the player experience. That said, I think that the game faces a couple of major concerns, and if GOAT quickly solved them, we would definitely have a great game instead of a good game. The first and biggest concern we face as players is, as previously mentioned, the Laz situation. Laz was introduced about 3 years ago when GOAT raised the hero level cap from 400 to 500 as a currency needed to level past 400 alongside Tourmaline. Let me remind you that to level up a single hero from 400 to 450, you will need 520 Laz, and from level 450 to level 500, you will need 1570 Laz. So for a single hero from 400 to 500, that's a total of 2090 Laz needed. And now, with the level 500 cap removed, we have discovered that it takes 60 Laz for a single level from 500 to 549, 100 for level 550, 90 Laz for a single level from 551 to 599, and 100 for level 600. So in total, that's 9,640 Laz if you want to level from 400 to 600 for just one hero. This is downright ridiculous and explains why the community is so upset about it, because there's no way we're going to be able to beat those requirements for one hero, let alone 50 or 100 or whatever number of heroes you have unlocked. Yes, GOAT have taken measures to make Laz a little bit more available by including them into dailies and weekly quest rewards. It's a first step for sure and an improvement since we didn't have that before, but to me that's far from enough. GOAT has to take drastic measures, and I say they simply should remove the Laz and Tourmaline requirements from level 400 to at least 450 since the level cap is now 600. I mean, come on, it's been 3 years we had these now, it's time to let the players have some fun. We're tired of being soft-capped at 400 for the vast majority of our heroes, and as stated before, it's been 3 years, man, so remove all requirements from 400 to 450, or maybe make it one single Tourmaline for each hero and call it a day. It would definitely bring some pressure into the game and a renewed interest for it, because to be honest, I can understand players getting discouraged when they understand that they've hit a wall when their troops are all level 400 and simply quit the game. In addition, GOAT should make Laz more available in event shops, maybe up to 200, and adjust the price to a more fair one. They lowered it recently, in the last Roasted Boast on Naval for example, and I think the fair price would be the price of a hero flag. That's where it should be in my opinion. And even with 200s available each week, this would still take roughly 8 weeks of events for a player to level up one hero from 450 to 500 with the current requirements. 2 months for a hero, multiply that by your number of heroes, and well, see you in 5 years. Final word about this topic, GOAT need to remember that they have to take care of Tourmaline as well. If they just solve the Laz problem, then it will immediately turn into a Tourmaline problem, because they're as rare as Laz, so they have to tackle both at once. Second main concern about this game is the rarity of Dueling Tokens. Players have picked up on the fact that an enormous amount of quality XP is gained in tourney grounds by farming punching balls with a lot of heroes every day. Problem is, you need Dueling Tokens to do that, and they don't come nearly as enough as you would want. I myself usually get 50 a day by spending gems to double rewards from 1, 2 and 4 stars missions on both castles in expeditions and doing at least 7 refreshes every day. That's pretty taxing, and I would love to get some more so that I could unlock more heroes and feed them with quality. But right now I don't, because I know I wouldn't be able to sustain them. That's why I only have 50 non-exiled heroes, by the way, and I know that players with more heroes are dying to get more dueling tokens. Best solution in my opinion would be to allow us to triple rewards from expedition instead of doubling them. Even if it comes with a higher gem price fee, I would be more than glad to pay it. Don't put tokens in shops with a ridiculous price like you did in Throne's shop. I mean, come on, one token is more expensive than a Tourmaline amulet. What the hell is that? Third concern is the overall lack of planning and communication from GOAT. Let me put on screen some kind of roadmap for the remainder of the years that I cooked up myself. This isn't something official, of course, but I can't imagine GOAT not having a similar internal roadmap. I would love to see them publish something like this for the upcoming months. I myself play Final Fantasy XIV and the dev team always communicate months in advance about what they're working on and the rough schedule of when it will go live. And I think it goes a long way to keep players engaged into the game, create some kind of hype around it, and it's something the community really enjoy. Now I know that GOAT isn't Square Enix, I know that, but it wouldn't hurt them to spend 15 minutes building that kind of roadmap and making it public. We can even add more things in it, such as new upcoming features, and maybe update it a month in advance to tell the community which heroes get skins or reveal brand new heroes. The update notes we get 2 days before new things go live is something, I guess, but it's clearly not enough to keep the community excited about the game in the long run. About the Nothing Weeks, you can use them to maybe bring back old events that have disappeared, like Spring Adventure for example, or test out new events with a stacked shop of the best heroes. It would be way better to not tie a new event to a new hero because it's such a huge risk of hit and miss for GOAT, and since that more often than not it's a miss, they have to bring Naval to save the week. If you use these Nothing Weeks to release new events, players are happy to test something new even if there is no new skin or hero, and especially if the shop is stacked with all the good stuff. I mean, I played Olympian Crusade a lot, and that wasn't for the new hero, but rather for the opportunity to grab my Sermoyan skin. So anyway, I do think this would be a good way to keep players engaged even if there's nothing new for the week, and if the new event is not optimal and need tweaks, it wouldn't be the end of the world because it doesn't hinder players to get brand new ready stuff. GOAT sent a message about optimization of old heroes' growth. The community asked for some old heroes being updated, and to be honest, I tend to disagree with that. I say, let the dead be dead. I mean, the gap between some heroes and the top ones is now so big that it doesn't really make sense to try to revive the outdated ones. We now have heroes with 9-star skills, or double and even triple 8, so why bother with some that don't even have a 7? In addition, where do they put their stuff being released on the schedule? On previously Nothing Weeks? Then the community will cry that they can't keep up with everything that is being released. This is just a cash grab game with GOAT being too greedy. I'd rather have a clear meta of updating 7-star heroes with 3rd skins and single 8 with a 2nd skin alongside heroic maidens. That's more than enough. To me, there's no need to go even further with outdated heroes. The only way I could get on board with that would be to release better skins than the usual extra 5-star skill and 100% Paragon. If they do something like an 8-star skill and 125% or even 150% Paragons, then okay. But if it's not, outdated heroes will stay outdated, so why bother? In addition, GOAT have to communicate beforehand about which heroes they're going to update. If they say, okay, we have chosen 10 heroes, being this one, this one, this one, and this one, so stay tuned, it's coming, and give them the other skin I was talking about before, then okay, I can agree with that. But any other way feels kind of useless to me. I guess I'm not forced to update my old heroes, so to each their own point of view, simply just don't come crying that GOAT is releasing too much stuff because you asked for it. GOAT. The community have asked for Maiden Exile for years now. It's time you simply deliver it. It's a long overdue. You have a perfectly working system for exiling heroes, why don't you just copy-paste it for maidens or open existing exile spots for maidens? Even if it's capped at 10 or 20 spots at first, this would enable brand new strategies regarding charm management and would allow players to grow their maiden bonds faster. I don't understand why it's not available yet. This is probably the best quality of life feature you could bring into the game now, so just do it please, pretty please. One last concern I would love to be solved is recruitment cards. Please give us frags instead of unlocking new heroes we draw from recruitment cards. I mean, it can't be that hard to recode it. It's so annoying to not have the choice to unlock a drawn hero from those cards, or from Wave of Love or whatever. Please, you have to change it. And that's about it about concerns I have. Of course, I wouldn't be against some minor quality of life gains, such as more training spots or new expedition castles, but I do think that priority should be given to what I have developed before. I hope GOAT will watch this video and pick up a few ideas to make the game even better. Anyways, thanks for watching, let me know in the comments if I missed anything, and I will see you around soon. Peace.